Toyota just took over the Brussels Motor Show with 10 new models for 2026. We have everything from the world's best-selling SUV, the new RAV4, to a tiny aggressive city racer that honestly shouldn't even exist. But the big question is, has the RAV4 finally beaten the competition? And what exactly is the new CHR Plus? I'm showing you the prices, the specs, and the interiors for all of them. Let's start with the king, the new RAV4. At number 1, the 2026 Toyota RAV4. It's sharper, it's more aggressive, and it finally feels premium inside. The new hybrid system promises over 50 miles per gallon, but wait to see how the interior look and see the new infotainment screen. Toyota finally listened. Okay, so the RAV4 is the car you buy with your brain. It makes perfect sense. But what if you want to buy with your heart? From the biggest seller, we go to the smallest monster in the lineup. At number 2, the aggressive Toyota GR Aygo X. Look at this thing. It has a wide body kit, Gazoo racing inspiration, and it looks angry. It's not a full-blown GR Yaris, but for the city, this is absolute madness. Under the hood, don't expect a V6. It keeps the efficient 1-liter 3-cylinder engine, producing around 72 horsepower, but specs don't tell the whole story. This car weighs under 1,000 kilograms and sits on massive 18-inch alloy wheels. That means it grips like a go-kart. Inside, you get the full GR treatment. Sport seats with red stitching, a GR-branded leather steering wheel, and a 9-inch touchscreen with wireless connectivity. It proves you don't need a big car to have big features. The Aygo is fun, but let's be honest, it's tiny. What if you want that same aggressive energy, but with space for a family and pure sci-fi looks? At number 3, things get mysterious. This is the Toyota CHR Plus. Wait, what does the Plus stand for? More power, more range, or just more style? Let's investigate. It turns out, the Plus stands for performance and plug-in capability. This top-spec model rocks the 2-liter plug-in hybrid system, pushing out a combined 223 horsepower. That makes it the quickest CHR in the lineup. But it's not just about speed. You get around 41 miles, that's 66 kilometers, of pure electric driving range. Basically, you can drive it as an EV all week and use the gas engine for weekend trips. Visually, it keeps that super coupe shape with the flush door handles and the dramatic two-tone paint job. It literally looks like a concept car that escaped the design studio. Step inside, and the sci-fi theme continues. You get a wraparound cockpit with dual 12.3-inch screens that look crisp and fast, but the coolest feature is the active ambient lighting. It has 64 colors, but it's smart. It turns red to warn you of danger, or changes color when you adjust the AC temperature. There's also a massive panoramic roof. It uses special thermal glass, so it doesn't need a sunshade, giving you extra headroom and an airy feeling. Now, let's snap back to reality. Not everyone wants a spaceship or a go-kart. Most people just want a car that works perfectly every single day. At number 4, we have the voice of reason. The Toyota Corolla Cross. If the RAV4 is too big for your garage, and the CHR is too claustrophobic in the back, this is the Goldilocks zone. It's the most practical shape in the segment, built on the world's most trusted nameplate. It might look conservative, but underneath, it rocks the latest 5th-generation hybrid system. That means it's smoother, quieter, and insanely efficient. You get a proper SUV ride height, plenty of headroom for rear passengers, unlike the CHR, and a boot that swallows the weekly grocery run without complaining. It's not trying to be cool. It's trying to be the best family tool in your driveway, and honestly, it succeeds. While America gets the powerful 2-liter version as standard, here in Europe, buyers can also choose a more efficient 1.8-liter hybrid engine with 140 horsepower. It's not a drag racer, but it offers incredible fuel economy for city driving. And thank you, Toyota, for keeping physical buttons for the climate control. While everyone else puts everything on a screen, the Corolla Cross keeps it simple and safe. Trunk space is a healthy 433 liters. To put that in perspective, it's significantly bigger than the CHR's trunk, meaning you can actually fit a baby stroller or 2 large suitcases without playing Tetris. The Corolla Cross is the safe bet, but Toyota also has a wild card, a car that had a rocky start, but claims to be reinvented for 2026. At number 5, the all-electric Toyota BZ4X. Critics hated the range. They hated the charging speed. Has Toyota finally fixed the biggest problem with their EV? The short answer is yes. The 2026 update brings a completely new thermal management system. That means no more cold gate. It actually charges fast in winter now. Toyota claims a range increase to over 500 kilometers, or about 310 miles, on a single charge thanks to software tweaks. It's not the revolutionary solid-state battery yet, but it finally makes the BZ4X a competitive daily driver. Step inside, and things get weird. The first thing you notice is the driving position. The digital instrument cluster is mounted far away, near the windshield. You're supposed to look over the steering wheel, not through it. Speaking of the wheel, you can option this with the yoke-style one-motion grip. It looks like something out of Star Wars, and it actually clears up your view of the road. The dashboard is covered in a woven fabric instead of plastic, giving it a cozy, home-like vibe. And because it's a dedicated EV platform, the floor is completely flat, so rear passengers have limousine-level legroom. Okay, so the BZ4X is the flagship. But it's big, and it's still expensive. Toyota knows that to win the market, they need an electric car for everyone. A people's EV. At number 6, meet the most important car on this stage. The all-new Toyota Urban Cruiser EV. Think of this as an electric Yaris Cross on steroids. It's chunky, it looks strong, and it sits on the same dedicated electric platform as the big BZ4X. The genius move here is choice. You can buy a cheaper version with a smaller battery for city driving, or a long-range version if you travel more. Toyota promises range figures up to 430 kilometers, which destroys the competition in this price bracket. Inside, the huge transmission tunnel is gone. The floor is flat, making it surprisingly spacious for a compact car. The design is cleaner than the BZ4X, using sustainable gray fabrics and a floating center console. It feels modern, airy, and ready for the urban jungle. And for practicality, you get around 400 liters of trunk space. Plus, because the rear seats slide forward and backward, you can choose between more legroom or more cargo space. Okay, we saw the high-tech Pluses version earlier, but let's get back to reality. At number 7, this is the standard 2025 Toyota CHR, the production model that you can actually buy today. It tones down the crazy concept vibes just a little bit. You don't get the massive 20-inch wheels or the two-tone paint on the base model, but you still get that sharp, futuristic shape under the hood. This standard version runs the proven 1.8-liter hybrid engine, producing 140 horsepower. It's not a race car. 0 to 100 takes about 9.9 seconds. But that's not the point. The point is efficiency. This 2025 model is one of the most fuel-efficient crossovers in the world, easily doing 50 miles per gallon, 4.8 liters, 100 kilometers, in real-world driving. Inside, the 2025 model feels modern, but practical. You get an 8 or 12-inch screen depending on the trim, and physical buttons for the AC, which we love. However, the sloping roofline means the back seats can feel a bit claustrophobic for taller passengers, and the trunk is strictly average at 388 liters. The CHR is stylish, sure, but good luck fitting a washing machine in the back. If you care more about practicality than looking like a spaceship, this is your car. At number 8, the ultimate family hauler, the Toyota Corolla Touring Sports. This is the estate version of the Corolla. Because it's lower to the ground than an SUV, it cuts through the air better, giving you amazing fuel economy on the highway. But the real magic is in the back. You get a massive trunk that puts the CHR to shame. It's long, flat, and ready for IKEA trips, big dogs, or holidays across Europe. Up front, it feels familiar. You get the fully updated cabin with a crisp 10.5-inch touchscreen and a customizable 12.3-inch digital dashboard. It's clean, logical, and everything is exactly where you expect it to be. But the real secret is in the back row. Unlike the standard hatchback, this touring sports version has a longer wheelbase. That means significantly more legroom. You can actually fit 2 tall adults back here for a long road trip without them complaining. It's the most comfortable Corolla in the lineup. With nearly 600 liters of space with the seats up and 1,600 liters with them down, this is basically a cargo van disguised as a family car. The Corolla Touring Sports is great, but try parking it in a tight city center. If you want that SUV tough look, but in a package that fits anywhere, there's only one king. At number 9. The best-selling small SUV in Europe, the Toyota Yaris Cross. This isn't just the old model. In 2025, Toyota finally gave it more power. You can now get the hybrid 130 engine. It bumps the power to 130 horsepower, making it much punchier for overtaking. Yet, it still keeps that legendary fuel economy, averaging around 4.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Inside, it gets the new digital screens from its big brothers. And for a car this small, the trunk is magic. You get nearly 400 liters of space and a clever false floor to hide your stuff. And finally, at number 10. What if you love the look of the World Rally Championship car, but you still need to pay for gas? This is the Toyota Yaris GR Sport. Don't confuse this with the full-blown GR Yaris. This is the sensible brother. It has the aggressive body kit, the big wheels, and the attitude, but keeps the hybrid heart. Under the hood, it rocks the snappy 130 horsepower hybrid engine. But it's not just about looks. Toyota actually tuned the suspension to be stiffer and sharpened the steering. So while it won't win drag races, it handles corners way better than the standard car. It's genuinely fun to drive. Inside is where you feel special. You get exclusive suede sports seats with red stitching. a perforated leather steering wheel with the GR badge, and aluminum pedals. It's the perfect compromise. Rally looks on the outside, eco-friendly hybrid on the inside. So, there you have it. From the tiny, aggressive Aygo X to the electric revolution with the urban SUV and the family-hauling Corolla Touring Sports, Toyota's 2026 lineup is absolutely stacked, covering basically every need and every budget. But now, I have a challenge for you. If I tossed you the keys to just one of these cars right now, and you had to drive it every single day for the next 5 years, which one are you taking? Are you playing it safe with the RAV4? Are you going fully electric? Or are you choosing style with the CHR? Let me know your pick in the comments below. I read all of them. If you enjoyed this tour, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Drive safe. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.